What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and right now we're just going to talk about the overall kind of conditions of the market. I'm not going to pull up any charts, but I mean, if you look at Bitcoin, you look at Ethereum, they haven't really been affected too much, but essentially every altcoin, a lot of altcoins seem to be negatively impacted by the last 24 hours for whatever reason. Bitcoin and Ethereum, again, they're not really dumping, but we do see dumps across the board on various altcoins. I'm actually going to look real quick. Hold on now. Let's see. I am gonna make my face small. Let's see. We're gonna put my face down here and look at CoinGecko. 24 hours. I mean, here we go. So right now there's only, it's only the stable coins that are up. XRP is actually up from the last 24 hours, but not even 1%. Everything else is down. At least 1% or more, right? Let's see. The biggest loser is Phantom today. I mean, everything's just down, right? There's a lot of things that are down greater than 10%. We've just passed 4 hours into the new day right now. So there's a lot of things that are down. The market is red across the board. And I don't know why that is, right? I've been looking at the news and there's nothing that I can tell. It could just be a random flush out, a shakeout, call it what you want, but do not get shaken out, my friends. Do not get shaken out. That's kind of the point of this video, right? We've been patient, we've been waiting, things have been boring more or less, right, for the past like month or more for various cryptos out there. This last little push down is that last moment of discouragement, right? That last little bit that separates the boys from the men, from the girls to the women, right? It separates the big dogs from the little dogs, right? Are you going to hold? Are you going to be steadfast in this dump? Are you not going to get shaken out? Or are you going to sell at what is arguably the worst point to sell, right? Out of the last like month and a half or more of time. If not at least a month, several weeks for sure, but like a relatively not ideal area to sell, right? If you could have sold 2 weeks ago, would you have, like looking at the current prices of whatever crypto? If your answer is yes, then why would you sell here, right? If you would have sold 2 weeks ago, that means that looking at the price as it is now versus where it was 2 weeks ago, hindsight, it would have been a good time to sell. If you hadn't bought at various prices, or if you'd sold, if you had sold at the most ideal point, let's just use a random crypto for example. Okay, let's hold on now. Let's see here. Let's actually look at a chart. XRP maybe, no. Let's look at not BTC. We'll look at XCN. This is one that I talk about. You know, if you had sold up at 0.002 to 0.0022 up at these high points, or even at this relative high point here, still in that 0.002 to 0.0022 area, if you sold at these high points, would you buy down here? Is this an ideal area to buy? If your answer is yes, then why would you sell? If you bought at any of these places and you're like, damn, I bought too early, I should have bought down here, it's making me feel, why would you sell down here? I don't know. The whole point of this video is really to just try and not condone anybody to sell. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but that is my personal opinion. Take it for what you will. It's not my money. It's your money. Do what you want with it. But they say buy low, sell high. If you're selling now, you're selling at relative low points, right? It's not a good time to sell. We're in a bull market, you guys. Any dump like this, what we're seeing across the board, it's an ideal time to buy. And I would anticipate that over the coming days, especially over the coming weeks, let alone what we have months from now, we're going to see phenomenal recovery and growth beyond where we've actually just like our relative highs are. So don't look at this dump. If you're looking at this dump as discouraging, you're looking at it wrong. Really, it's something to get excited about. It really is something to get excited about, because all this means is that we're probably at a point where we could start to capitulate. Things could turn around from a sentiment point of view. The more fear there is, probably the better in the short term. I actually want to look at the crypto fear and greed index, and then we'll end this. Let's see, crypto fear and greed index. What we got over here? Greed. I wonder what it'll be after today. Grew in greed, and we actually had a negative day yesterday, so I wonder. But anyways, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. This is just a little bit of a pep talk. Hopefully nobody is panicking, nobody's selling. I don't think it's anything to be scared about, right? If it's your first rodeo, this is your first bull market, I understand that your emotions might be high. Trust me, I understand. Trust me, bro. Trust me, sister. Whoever you are out there, I understand. if you're making emotional decisions, you should understand that you're making the wrong decisions, okay? You should not make decisions based on emotions. You should make them based off of stillness, right? And if you're feeling emotional right now, the last thing you should do is touch accounts that matter to you financially, okay? You should not mess with things that are set in place to change your life financially, okay? That's what moments like this are for. They're to mess with you. They're to make you feel emotional. They're to shake you out. They're to get you to sell your stuff at a cheaper price to people who have more money than you, who are going to get this thing at the right price and sell it at even higher prices, right? Don't fall prey to your emotions. Please do not fall prey to your emotions. We still have plenty of time left in the bull cycle. Even if everything goes lower, even if across the board we see a dramatic drop from here, further than what we're already seeing, it's no cause for despair, right? It might get your emotions going a little bit. It might not be ideal, but again, over the coming days, I would expect that we probably do recover over the coming weeks, especially so, and then months from now, this moment right now, today, this drop that we've experienced really like this past like week, 2 weeks across the board, it's going to be forgotten about. It's going to seem insignificant, right? It's just going to be another. Do you guys even remember like the last time that this happened, right? Before the last pump, whenever we had dumps going on, like I can't even remember the days, the weeks that happened, right? Like it doesn't seem significant at all. This seems more significant because it's happening right now, right? It's happening right now. But just have the foresight, have the endurance, have the emotional awareness. It doesn't even need to be stillness, right? You don't have to be emotionally still. You can be shook. Things are dropping. If you've got money that matters to you in the markets right now and things are dropping, you have every reason to be emotionally shook. But recognize that. Do not make plays when you are emotional. Do not sell, do not buy. Just maybe sit on your hands, right? If anything, honestly, it's probably a good time to buy. Not financial advice, probably is a good time to buy. But if you're feeling emotional, it might just be the best thing to do might be to make no play at all, right? So I don't know. That's all I got to say. If you liked the video, hit the like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.